The Norwalk Police Department is implementing a new type of training. In light of a national spotlight on police profiling, the department has offered a 2.5-day Train the Trainer course with the Fair and Impartial Policing program. It's a new way of allowing local officers to gain insight into implicit bias.
Implicit bias, the bottom line is that every human being has implicit biases. But what we're here to talk about is, one, the science of it, and then two, how does it impact the work of a police officer? Everything from traffic stops to larger operational decisions that even a supervisor or commander could make.
Hopefully the officers will have a little bit better insight on it, not prejudging people, which is human nature. And it's not just police. This is a program that can be used for any profession, could be used for anyone.
Norwalk Police Chief Thomas Kulhawik says police profiling has been a concern among members of the community.
I've heard from some members of the community that I feel at times that they weren't treated fairly, whether it's perceived or actual. Even if it's just perceived, it's still an issue. So we want to try to reach out and bridge those gaps, build better relationships, and this is just another tool to be able to do that.
It's not to inhibit their ability to function in a proper way. What it really does is that it allows for an officer and a supervisor to be safe, to be just, and effective while they're doing their job.
Noble Ray, former police chief in Madison, Wisconsin, and consultant with Fair and Impartial Policing, was one of 2 instructors of the course.
People want trust and they want to connect because policing is about relationships. And if you are operating with implicit biases and you don't know, you run the risk of impacting key citizen and police relationships.
Officers say the class comes in perfect timing with the pending release of the Connecticut traffic stop statistics on April 2nd, which will include numbers from Norwalk.
Now, these officers that have the certification to do it will now go back to their departments, and ours will stay here, obviously, and train all of our officers in the same goal of fair and impartial policing and trying to treat everyone with respect, procedural justice.
Kulhawik says there is a similar program coming up for community and elected officials in July. In Norwalk, I'm Priscilla Lombardi for It's Relevant News.